Now, before I start this, I have to thank you, all my subscribers. Without you, I can never pass this milestone because it's really hard, especially this time and age, to get 100 subscribers. So when we get here, if you're very talented or very wild or very some flamboyant kind of person to sell your channel, and that's really hard to get there, especially it's difficult to go to 1,000. Then I hope that I get to that milestone. I'm just saying thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, this is your first time on my channel. I used to review cartoon series, anime series. Also, it could be random, and today will be an episode recap, episode 415, Mao Mao. Now, how this episode go was the most flamboyant episode ever because you get the chance to see the king, how he really is. In fact, you can see what he is exactly, because the only thing you know, he's flamboyant, he's the king, and he's very likable-ish. You really don't know why, but you see, he's very feminist. The thing, this one could show you the layers of the king. You show him how strong he really is that one of the highlights of this episode. Like this, usually you see kings being pathetic, being weak, being kind of feminine. I mean, hardcore feminine. Gay people like, please stop being so feminine, kind of deal. But no, it makes it a little bit different. That he is feminine, but he's extremely strong. He actually shows he hugged Mama and Bachiko at the same time, almost crushing them his own strength. They never explain how he's so strong. It's just, wow, that's a very creative and outpouring joke because it's something you wouldn't expect. The second thing you really enjoyed this show is, or this episode, is the fact how jealous the king really is in the sheriffs, how the people, PewDiePie, just love the sheriffs. I mean, you see his jealousy, but he's not angry that just execute him or fire them. No, he wants to join. I mean, come on, don't be so bitter, or what's the word? So petty. Yes, that's the word. The king was unbelievable petty, but not kind of hardcore pity. He just, you know what, I be sheriff too, I can do what you can do. But at the same time, I love how Mama pointed this out. Well, you're the king, you get everything you want. I mean, it's something you, I don't know, king, not kingish. I mean, you could get filthy. Like, he wants to be a king. The king wants to be the sheriff. I mean, he's like really wants it. And you see how Mama doesn't like this because, I don't know, he's not, I don't know, working really hard like them. And you kind of show behind the curtain what Mao Mao and his team does besides defending the king, and also defending the PewDiePies. That I just enjoy. You see him deal with some characters you really don't know much about, but they hinted that, yeah, this is the same thing they do every single day. It's everything like Pinkie Pie, kind of, I don't know what they call this creature, like a kind of rhino pig. They always stuck in the wall or something like that. You have to use kind of like ointment to get them out. But this is every single day, and you see the tiredness of the sheriff and his deputies. Just, oh my god, we have to do this again. But because you have the king, this is the perfect time to get rid of the king, to show him this is a very filthy job. He will hate it, he will despise it, just push it. You see, he got like the bad part of Pinkie Pie, that he had to push in the rear end, and he just throw gas every time he push. And you think it will be like, this is the point the king will break, you know, I'm done, I walk away. But no, he's a trooper. He's like, has like a contingency plans, kind of weird scenarios like this. Like, whoa, this king is prepared. You can see he's strong, he's smart, he's flamboyant, gentleman. Like, oh my god, yes, you get to know he doesn't let himself go down just if the stuff get really hard. That is respect. I just enjoy this part of the king. Of course, Mama and his crew doesn't like that because they try to figure out how else to get rid of him. Decide to, I don't know, give him a sort of job or something. But everything Mama and his team give the king just to get away from him or break him, just to say, I quit. He doesn't. At the same time, Mama wants to fire the king, but you understand, it's the goddamn king. He can hurt you, he can execute you. But at the same time, does the king does that? Does he have that kind of, I am the, like the god you worship, if I'm not happy, oh, you're not gonna be happy kind of deal? But no, the king does exactly what Mama says, every single bit. Of course, the king does stumble, make the sheriff and the deputy's life more miserable because you can't do your job if your boss is right next to you, especially the boss is very bad at what he does. And you see this kind of frustration, like, how can you get rid of this guy? Till Mamo got pissed off, he just let it go. He said, you know what? You are fired. You are the king. You'll never earn anything. You always receive everything but never try. That's the point that you see. Wow, that is true. Usually you have this sort of stereotypes of kings that being or queens or prince or princesses being so luxuries delivered to them. They don't work for hard. You can see every single line Mamo points out. It is so true. The point you realize Mamo overdid it because the king got hurt. I mean, remember, this guy did everything what Mamo says. He didn't complain. In fact, he has plan Bs to help the sort of situation. I mean, not all of them work goodly, but at the same time, yeah, you can see he has potential to be a better person, but he decided to just break down when Mama tell him the truth. The king ran and cried in very flamboyant king way. But I love it how Mama felt bad about it. I mean, didn't went far. I have to say no. I mean, I can like want to say yes, but at the same time, you have to understand if there's someone who is not capable of doing the job what Mamo does, yeah, you have to get rid of them. Sometimes you have to be harshly to get the idea of what you're trying to say. But luckily, during this time, the space pirates steals the motorcycle on Mao Mao and ran away. And Mao Mao and his crew trying to stop the space pirates. The only problem is you have the kind of like a draw situation that they have the motorcycle and have a little jewel that can energize the motorcycle in one hit, could blow up the whole town. Yes, it's kind of a drop. Till the king was there, he says, no, I challenge you as a duel, a gentleman's duel. You love it, they kind of pause and Bachelor explains what he means sort of gentleman duel. And after that, the king kind of layers the story what to do with this kind of situation. You have to be gentleman like as a battle, like you bow, you compliment, you just take compliments, go back and forth, one up each other. Really weird way that you just, I don't know, just laugh at how strange he really is. Especially one of the crew of the space pirates, who is basically a kind of southerner ostrich, who is also a gentleman, challenging the king back and forth. Who will win? Who will this great battle? Who will win this awesome great battle kind of deal? That I don't know, my mouth just dropped. You're wondering what I'm watching and why I'm so enjoyed this so much. It's just so out there. I just love it. Especially who wins a very compliment battle was the king. Obvious, our homeboy, he is so the gentleman, so flamboyant, so well-mannered king win the battle. Yeah, I love it. It gives sort of finesse and respect to the king. There's some ways he can actually help, but luckily the king doesn't want to join back in the Mama's crew because Mama kind of wants him to join. Like, he has his moments to be very helpful, but the king kind of said, no, it's too filthy for me. I am the king. I am the precious of the whole kingdom kind of deal, that he just left and lived alone. And that's the whole episode. The episode ended that way, but oh my god, yes, I wasn't expecting kind of deep layer of the king. Also, the space pirates, the ostrich, I forgot his name, but you also get to know he has a sort of kind of layers also. And that's why I came falling in love with this show. Each character have layers. Sooner or later they gotta peel them each one. Yeah, I just can't wait for the rest of the development of the rest of the characters. I don't know you, I love this episode. Do you love this episode? Do you hate this episode? What are your favorite parts? Tell me down below. I got nothing else to say. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.